You know,
it's like, ah.
Yeah.
Make eye contact with it.
Just pretend it's not there.
Okay, so today I'm going over more social media stuff because I feel like it's still super important. One of the first things I want to start with is the challenge that I did yesterday regarding people to make a business/personal post. I feel like a lot of people didn't really understand that too much and still kind of did too much business and not enough personal into the post. So, like, here, let me go to my messages real quick.
Mine was too personal, talking about my boobs.
No, it wasn't. That one was fine.
It's like
pineapple flavor.
Yeah.
Okay, so when I said to make a post that was like business, that could be used for business, but more so personal, it would be like Belle's, for instance, had the energy drink and saying she needed it to get through her day. Or like mine was the hair, skin, and nails one. Or for a business one, you could have said like, I got to buy groceries this week with my works paycheck. Or I'm going to be able to take my kids on vacation next year because of this business. You didn't want to say, because I saw a few people still did like, I'm looking to change this many lives, or there's a $10,000 bonus. That's a business post when you're saying you're looking for people to join your team. I'm trying to think of I'm phrasing it right. I'm going to show you some posts. Let me see if hopefully they can see.
Kind of like you're making a personal post, but it's mostly personal, but you're throwing the business into it.
Yes, like you don't want it to be like, I was going to go to find one of my business posts. I try to do mainly. That was too long. Like my hair model post, for instance, that would be a business one. I don't know if they're going to be able to see that. Shoot. It's too dark. Let's see. Or too bright. Anyways, when you have a post that says looking for hair models or something like that, that would be a strictly business post. Or like one of my ones from this one from Sunday says I've opened 10 more spots on my team for August, make extra income, pay off credit card debt, blah, blah, blah. That would be a strictly business post as well. But one that you can throw your business into it would be like the one I did today would be my travel one that says "1 week from today we'll be getting on a red-eye flight and be off to the Bahamas." And then I put one of the biggest blessings it works has brought into my life is the ability to travel. And then I kind of went on about traveling some more. That would be one that's personal with business sprinkled into it. So what I'm saying is that's what I was meaning yesterday by the challenge. I saw a few people still did like looking for people to join my team. And I would try as much as you can to do more personal posts and just sprinkle in the business versus doing strictly business posts. Just because I found with the whole algorithm thing, I think it catches on to certain words, is what they say, like looking for team members or bonus, or, I mean, it's great to talk about the bonuses, but you don't want to overdo it. So you want to try to be a little bit less business, I guess. I mean,
I think they work better anyways.
I'm kind of confusing, maybe. I don't know.
More personal ones.
My brain's not working very well.
I think that totally makes sense.
Okay.
And just like with selfies and stuff, kind of like how people clickbait YouTube videos, I feel like the selfie does that in a way. So you can make a business post and throw in a selfie with it, and it gets people's attention because they know you, they know they're friends with you, and it kind of encourages them to read it more.
Exactly. Like there's they call it the 5 Fs. And see if I can remember them all. What people like to see on Facebook is faces, which is you. They like to see selfies, which is faces. Food. People like to see what you're eating. Take pictures of what you're eating for lunch. A good way to do it is, say, if you have fat fighters, throw it in the background of your pizza container, you know, your pizza box, take a picture of it. You don't even have to say, I'm taking my fat fighters because of this. Like, it's just in there.
Yeah.
And people will be like, well, what's those? Funny is another one. People like humor, post funny things. People like to laugh.
Friends?
The other two.
Is that one?
Yes, that is one of them, I believe. Because people, do you remember the 5 Fs?
No.
There's 2 more. I can't remember, but if they come to my mind, I will share them. But faces, food, and funny are 3 of the ones I try to do every day. I take pictures of my steak. I let people know when I'm at a restaurant. I always check in when I'm somewhere. Like yesterday, we were at Garcia's. I always check in. I put it on my Snapchat. I put it on my Instagram. But I do them all differently. I don't do the same post for all 3. And then, like I said, selfies are big. If I do a business post, I pretty much always put a selfie with it. Because I was talking to Jake about this yesterday, for instance, with Belle. Your business posts, when you put a selfie, I've noticed yours, you get a ton of comments. And it's not even people caring about your post.
Yeah.
It's saying, oh, you look so pretty.
Yeah.
You know, oh, look at how cute your baby is. You know, put your baby in the picture with you. Put your kids in the picture with you. Like, people like babies and children and everything else. So try to put a picture of them. Or like, I know I've done posts like, Creed will make a funny face and I'll take a picture of him and I'll be like, this is Creed's face when you don't buy wraps from me. Or you know what I mean? Like, you can throw that in and then people automatically just see your baby's face and they comment on it without even reading anything. It boosts it up. I'm trying to think of, I'm sorry, my brain is not working as well as it should. I don't feel good. So I'm trying to concentrate and I just gotta go my notes. But yeah, I think that's the biggest thing is, oh, I know, I was gonna discuss, it's with the whole business thing too, but I told you the other day that I had a tip from Jessica Pearson that I wanted to share with everybody regarding the 3x3 rule is what it is. So I'm going to kind of go through it real quick with you, what she said. So this is how she feels about it, and it makes sense. And before I mentioned anything to anybody, I have kind of, and I know Belle has too, we've been like messing with it to see how it works for us, doing it this different way before we told everyone else to do it, because I didn't want to screw anyone's algorithm up. Okay, and it seems to work pretty well. So it says, she said, I think it's important for new distributors, especially newbies, to have a jump point on how to post and what to post, which is why the 3x3 rule is perfect for when you're first starting out, because it gets you going on a good schedule. For that, because, you know, it clearly tells you how many live posts to make, how many business posts, and whatever. But she said in the same breath, the algorithm wants to always see that you're real. So what she means by that is you don't want to be posting at the same time of day every single day. Like, I post at 9, 1, 5, 6, and 9. You know what I mean? Like, don't do that. Like, don't post at 9 o'clock every day. Because the algorithm then will be like, oh, they're planning this way too much. Yeah. Try to do it randomly. Like, some days I make my first post at 8 o'clock in the morning, and some days it's not till 10. It just kind of depends on how my morning goes. And like she said, to us and him, mostly. But so there's that, and then she said, no, it's not just the algorithm that it affects, but your audience wants to see different things. There will be days where she says, I'll post 6 times, and then the next day nothing. I'm not saying new people should not post nothing, like they should not go a day without posting nothing. The only reason she can do that, or say I can do that, is because
she's already successful.
Already have a good following. So try not to skip days yet until you start really building your fan base. But then she said the following day I'll post once or twice. which you can do that. Like one day post 6 times and the next day say post 3 times. Just try to, we've noticed making it more random.
It definitely helps.
It actually helps a lot. But like I said, and like she says, the 3x3 is good for when you're first starting because it at least gives you some sort of something to go off of. And then she says, because everything is so random and the algorithm loves it. So you want to be just, like I said, as random as possible because it mimics being a human. 3x3 all day, every day mimics a robot. And like when I first started doing the 3x3, I was a buffer Nazi. I used buffer like it was going out of style. I never posted live. And it was the exact same times every day. And that was the 1 year my business was like crap.
Oh, okay.
I posted like every day was like 9 and then 11:30 and then 3:30. Like I had it like set to the time. And so Jessie says she can't hear anything. Let's see what's going on with hers. I don't know what's going on. Sorry, I'm just trying to fix. Some people said they can't hear, so let's see if that works. Okay. Anyways, back to my train of thought. You just want to try to be random. It's helpful to do that. Then again, don't go a day. Try to not go a day without not posting absolutely anything until you've been doing it for, I would say, a good year at least, and being solid with your posts, like being consistently working. So that's what she said. It's a fine line between random and 3x3. She says, I think, like I said, it's important that especially newbies have a basis of what to go with, but at the same time, you can't use it as a crutch because it'll backfire. The audience will pick up on stuff way more than we give them credit for. And what she means by that is they're going to see, oh, this person's posting, like, they're not really showing their actual life. Anyway, so then she says, but at the end of the day, I always look deeper. If people are watching me, really like what I'm saying or posting, and then I vanish for a day or two, which is, you don't want to vanish, but you can post less, say, like, bring it in a little bit. Then people will be like, well, what is she doing? Like, they want to hear from you because you didn't post, say, 6 times this day. You only posted, like, twice. And so they're like, what the heck? Yeah. And so then they're going to be more apt to, like, look forward to your posts and want to see you. And anyways, that's kind of her take on that. And I, like I said, I shared it with Belle about a week or maybe not quite a week ago. And before I decided to share it with everybody and I also shared it with my mom because we wanted to kind of mess with it before we told everyone to go for it.
I definitely think it's helpful.
And yeah, and I've been doing that too. Like today I've only posted twice and I feel like, and then tomorrow I'll post probably like 6 times or something. There's even days you could really post 7 times if you really wanted to. Like if you have a lot going on, try to post like they're all watching. But yeah, and then I think another big thing is try to post like what's going on in your life, like right now. Like say, I don't know.
Just like today, I was at Durham Blue. I could have said, "Oh, I'm
exactly,"
or anything.
I always try to check in wherever we go. He used to think I was crazy. Like, someone could be stalking us and know where we're at.
That's how I feel about it, too.
But I'm like, the thing about it is when you check in, like, went to the movies yesterday, so I checked in. When you check in, people can click on, say, Edwards, and they can see who's checked in. And then they could then find you and be like, oh, this person's interesting, and then friend you. Kind of a thing. Like, it just brings open your fan base a lot more.
Or people could be like, just like you did when I put Garcia's. You were like, oh, I love Garcia's. Other people can do that.
Exactly.
It gets you more interaction.
And I did the same thing yesterday when I said we went to dinner. Someone said, oh, I love the chocolate chimneys. Like, check in when you go out to eat. Like that's one of the F's. That's food. People like to know what you're doing. People are stalkers in their own sense, social media sense, and like to stalk what you're doing every day. So yeah, definitely check in. I feel like that's been huge. Like I said, he's gotten over that I check in. He used to think I was weird, but
yeah.
And then the next thing I was gonna go over is the oh look, my mom, 5S, social media, freedom, fun, friendships, fashion, food. Faces is one of them too. I don't think freedom. I don't know. But fashion is one.
Makes sense, though.
Fashion is the one of them too that I missed.
Okay.
Fashion is a big one.
Like I used to share, like go to Pinterest and find cute outfits and be like, put them side by side, like which one do you like better? People like giving their opinions. So whenever you can get their opinion on, ask away.
And there are easy ways to start a conversation, say with someone in the mall, they'll like blitz them too. Fashion, you know, girls compliment them on their shoes or shirt or whatever.
Oh yeah, and then so now I was gonna try to go over like a. What's wrong?
He's like, wait.
Anyways, so attraction marketing was the other one. I don't know how long ago it was, maybe 2 weeks ago. I had everyone write down some things about themselves that made everyone different. For instance, mine were, I should have them in my notes still.
Like cats and.
Oh yeah. Okay, like world traveler, crazy cat lady, scuba diver, makeup, working out. I had like ulcerative colitis, Disney lover, things like that that make you stand out. You want to post about those, not obviously every single one of them every day, but make people like know those things about you. Like
be relatable. So
yes, yeah. Like people want to get to know you in that sense. Like people know I was like, I'm not quite so cat obsessed now that I don't have an inside cat, but so I don't post about him all the time. But when I post like seriously, like before we had him, I posted about my cat like every single day. Okay, like, and people knew me by she was a crazy cat lady, so they would tag me in cat memes all day long, like because that's what people knew me for. And so if you get people to know like what do you love, like Jessica Pearson and her husband are vegan, people know that they're vegan. Like, because they talk about it all the time and they're passionate about it.
I'm a huge Harry Potter fan. Oh my god.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I only have 10 more minutes on that. I wonder if I can restart it. I might be able to start it maybe. But anyways, so that was the other thing is get people to know you. If like I said, like I have ulcerative colitis, I talk about it all the time, and people know that I have it, and they like. I try to teach people about it. Like if you have some sort of something about you, like, I don't know, like that, talk about it. Or if you're vegan or vegetarian or.
You wake up in the morning, it's excellent.
Yep, talk about that. I guess.
It's all around awesome and perfect in every way.
Sorry, no.
But that's the big thing is you want people to know who you are. They want you, like when they see something, you want them to think of you first.
Dirt bikes.
Like he posts every time he went dirt biking on Wednesdays. When he goes on Wednesdays, he makes a post about it. Like that's what he does every single week. Like, which he hasn't gone in a few weeks, but it's too dusty.
Yeah.
Everyone's scared.
But yeah, so just make it, that's the reason why I had everyone do that. And I think it was kind of confusing when I was trying to explain it on the chat. But there was a video I wanted everyone to watch that kind of went more into the drama side of attraction marketing too. It's 20 minutes. I only have 8 minutes left on this here video because I haven't upgraded to Pro yet. Until I know more people are going to be jumping on every month. So I'm going to talk for a little bit longer, and then I'm going to play the video, and then I'll share the video in the chats.
Yeah. And
then kind of discuss more stuff after that. Or I'll record another secondary video or something. But yeah, I guess I'll just talk about attraction marketing a little bit more. I'm trying to think of the other points that she had. I tried watching her video today, so that.
Didn't she say something about like the drama? Like she said that there's a time and a place to like say something, I don't want to say negative, but like maybe vent or something, that can work too, but that she pretty much recommends sticking to positive stuff.
Yes.
Kind of like the election was a big one.
Yeah, stuff like that. Exactly.
Stuff like that. That's the video I'm going to be showing to everybody, because she tells you, because drama brings people in, but you don't want to be so controversial or negative that it pushes people away. So, like for instance, I'm all about rear facing until babies are 2 years old. I post about it. I've only ever had one person get pissed off at me over it. Everyone else just kind of voices their opinion and goes about their day. But she says posting those things, even the people that don't agree with you, will respect you more because you're open to sharing your, I don't know, you're
just kind of open.
You're more open.
Yeah.
Like you don't want to be totally this perfect person because you own a business.
I think it makes people trust you more too, because then they never question where you stand on certain things. They feel like if you feel a certain way, then you'll just say it. And I think they respect that.
Yeah. So you don't but like Jake said, stay away from, obviously, when the presidential election, stay away from those, because those never end well when you post about those. So just, there's certain things that it's kind of obvious to stay away from, like that. Religion also. Religion and politics. Those are the two I feel like you should stay away from on social media. But everything else, go for it. I feel like she even says in the video, talk about vaccines if you want to. There's some people that are pro-vaccine, that are against vaccines. Like, talk about it. It's no big deal. Like, there's some people that'll get into like this heated debate, but you don't got to get into it. Like, if there's an article you like or something that you've learned, share your opinion and then let people discuss amongst themselves, kind of a thing. It leads also, you'll see more about this in the video, but she says that when you also post about this kind of stuff, it almost makes your post go viral in a sense, because as long as it's public, this is only if it's public. Say you post about, I post about the car seat thing, and there's like a debate going on or whatever. People who you're friends with, their friends will see the post and then they'll jump on and then their friends will jump on, and it kind of makes your post go viral. And then you'll start getting friend requests, and that's how you become a person of interest and how you grow your network. So if you're going to make posts like that, you've got to at least make that post public, even if your profile is not completely public. So at least make that post public. So that's another thing. So being controversial isn't always a bad thing. You just want to do it smartly, and the video is only about 20 minutes long. So I will put that in the chat, but I think that's it for that. I think we're going to watch the video right now, and then, like I said, I'll share it, and then I'll either make another video tonight to kind of go over what we talked about afterwards, or I'll type it up for you all. But if we keep getting a lot of people that are getting on this Pro, or on this Zoom, I will start paying for Pro, but I'm not going to pay $15 a month if like not very many people get on. So that's why it's only 40 minutes right now. But anyways, thank you to those who hopped on. I will make sure I get your points for you. Okay. All right. Thank you. Have a good night.